Dunlop Protective Footwear, located in Havre de Grace, Maryland, is the leading manufacturer of safety boots worldwide, combining cutting-edge technology with a skilled workforce.
We're very proud to be made in America, and we do that because we want hardworking people in America to be able to make it in America.
We produce in 3 locations all over the world, Portugal and in the Netherlands, and in the US we produce here in Havre de Grace.
Dunlop's tradition of Dutch craftsmanship is embedded into every pair of boots they manufacture.
We have been making boots in the Netherlands for over 100 years. Here in the US, we've been manufacturing boots in the Mid-Atlantic region since 1939. First as the Bata Shoe Company, and then in 2016 partnered with Dunlop to become Dunlop Protective Footwear. Every single year we manufacture just over 1.7 million pairs of boots here in Havre de Grace. For agriculture, food processing, industry, construction, and all sorts of other industries.
We produce around 7 million in total. We are really innovative in the boot industry. We don't outsource anything, and that makes us unique as a small, let's say, multinational on a global scale.
It's a very difficult process. Our product range is incredibly broad and wide. We have the Hazmax, it's the #1 chemical boot in the world. Our locally made PVC, which is your entry-level work boot. There's only 11 machines in the world that can make Purofort product. We own all 11, it's proprietary to us. We've put a lot of innovations into the plant, so we really have 3 to 4 factories inside of one.
Dunlop Boots demonstrates remarkable engineering. Purofort is a type of polyurethane featuring evenly distributed air pockets.
This is our Purofort line, and we make about 900 to 1,000 pairs every day. Now, how this boot is made is chemicals are mixed together that are liquid, similar to mixing glue. The machine has 14 different stations. It's a rotating machine, the carousel. And through these in-feed lines, all the chemicals come through the machine, and there are 2 injection points. One injection point is for the upper, and the other injection point is for the sole. First, the upper is injected and is cured. By the time the carousel moves to the sole injection point, then the sole is injected, and then the carousel moves around to the front. So each boot comes in front. The robot puller will pull the boot. The sprayer robot will spray the mold. When it comes in front of the operator will put the liner, and then it gets a toe cap, which adds the safety to the boot.
The manufacturing of the PVC line is fast and sustainable.
We make about 800 pairs of Chesapeake in one shift with less than 5% scrap. The PVC process is similar to PU. The pellets come to the PVC machines in 2 different silos for the upper and the sole, are simultaneously injected, and while the carousel turns around, the mold is held close with clamps that helps the material to cure and stick together, and less than 30 to 32 seconds, we get a PVC boot form.
Dunlop's commitment extends to protecting the planet. 100% of their PVC scrap is remelted and turned into a new boot through the regrinding process.
This boot here, the upper didn't fill out, it'll get reground. So what we do is we place these on the conveyor belt, and then they'll go into the grinding machine. The grinding machine has 24 rotary knives, 3 stationary knives that'll chop it up into a fine little particle.
Dunlop's Innovation Lab is dedicated to developing products and carefully analyzing them to ensure they protect against hazards like electrical shock, crushing weight, and fire.
We burn the sample that we create here in the lab for 12 seconds, and then it must go out in less than 2 seconds. We actually put an electrical charge in the boot to see if the electrical charge can pass out of the boot. It must hold less than 1 milliamp for 1 minute. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop a weight on this toe, and we're gonna measure how many joules of energy went into that toe and measure how much compression and impact that toe can withstand. I raise the weight. It shows me the velocity of the toe impact times the weight. That tells me the joules of energy that went in that toe. Now I'm gonna measure how much compression there is. The standard says for a toe of this size, You can't have no more than 1 inch of compression. This is 14.9, so this is a pass.
Dunlop is transforming the industry by eliminating middlemen in the delivery of their boots. And it all starts with smarter packaging.
Mika pulls up a rack of boots. She goes over the size, and she inputs it into the computer system. She's checking for metal. She's checking for defects, and then she puts our Dunlop logo on it with the tampo machine. Michael, he puts the insoles in the boots. He also looks for the defects, lays the boots down. It goes through our shrink tunnel, and as it comes down the belt, our automatic label applicator puts the size of our boot label on, and then the packer packs it out.
Here we are reporting as finished the products. We call it RAF. In RAF, what we do is every product that is made in this factory comes to a point where it is packaged and staged. Once the pallet is complete, it is ready to be pulled into the warehouse.
So we get the sales order. It tells you the first item number and the first location to pick from.
And the locations are updated every second.
Looking at the total picture, and we work with 500 colleagues all over the world. Very important for us is think global, but act local. And that's the main reason to be present also here in Maryland. Makes our capability also in Haverly Grace unique in the world.
It's very important for us to give opportunities to workforces globally. So we're hiring refugees, we're hiring people in Maryland. We have just over 120 people here in our factory, and we've been growing that number.
What I like most about working here is that we're like a family. We laugh, we have fun. It's not just a job. I'm a finishing line lead. I'm the last person that touched the boots to pack them out. I didn't realize how important we was to customers for safety. Made me be more aware of it, that this is not just a paycheck. This is where we're dealing with people's lives who's going out there to take care of other lives, like during tornadoes, fires, and stuff that we support with our boots.
We are moving the segment in the marketplace forward.
I'm really proud of the team.